The first topic Margaret want to start is how we bring attachment into the first problem. The first and foremost problem that we create in a child is this attachment. As young as a baby, we always want to take care and we want to love the baby. But we start creating attachment as this is mine. And car can be mine, a house can be mine. But a baby cannot be mine. A baby is a being which has landed, avatar push which has landed on planet Earth to express the possibility. We never think babies who have come to us is to express their possibility. We think they're part of us. And first thing a mom says, I know what she wants. I know what he wants. The minute you say, I know, you have shut down the possibility. That means only that they are supposed to do. You do not allow anything to happen. You want to go through only the logical part, what you believe as a happening for them. You do not understand that their happening is much beyond. Much beyond. Swami says there are possibility of possibility. And that's what Margaret was giving example, ma. See, a child of 3 years is not eating. And the mother is begging, mother is doing all kind of dramas to get the child to eat from where she is, from all her patterns. But a child is in a different space. He wants the car to eat. He has a car. He is only in the space of a car. So when you talk about the car, he just comes to you and everything happens fine. He starts eating and the car starts eating and everything is fine. When you move to the space where they are, again and again, you will tell them, yes, you can be a possibility. Even though I am incorrect and inauthentic, you can be a possibility. And there is nothing impossible for you. Every time we go to a child's space, that's what we assure the child to trust life. So their confidence is so high. Their amazing confidence, they don't cry, they don't fall sick. They are so beautiful in the space where they are. But they'll be very naughty because their confidence is very high. They will never feel left out. They'll never get lazy. It's very difficult to take care of them because they're so confident. This is how a child behaves when you go to their space. But we are very particular. They sit down where we are and they just listen to what all we want to say. But that will not happen. Because we have to allow a space of a child to get groomed, not a space of an adult to get groomed. So why they don't listen, why they are doing this, why they are doing that, is because we have not let them to be who they are. So we are constantly having a conflict with the child because we are speaking in completely different language. For a child, there is no conflict. They simply understand that the mother is saying something in some language, who cares? That's exactly happens. So the more you put attachment in them and love starts dropping. First thing we have to understand is love is different, attachment is different. Love doesn't have to do anything with attachment. Attachment is something where we suffer with. We know only to possess and be happy. If you give a child anything, if they share it with others, they will be more happy. Mama, you have it. Papa, you have one piece. They are more happy to do that than themselves eating. But we possess things and it is mine. It has to be in my bank account. It has to be in my name. We are very particular because we are so insecure that we are very particular about the security that we create around ourselves, thinking this is going to help us. And then we project the same thing to the child. Call attachment. See, you are also mine. You belong to me. You did not come for anything else. You only came to become me. You have to take my desire, now execute my desire. It's like a slave. And it's very hard for parents to understand because the parents don't want to understand. Parents get very hurt when we say all these things because they think the child is an extension of their hand or leg. It's like their own body. That's where the whole confusion starts. So the space that we create called attachment is the first thing we put a shell and say you have whatever you do, you have to do in this space. See, there is nothing wrong in us loving without attachment. That is, when you buy something, for example, you buy a dress, you can immediately say, is the dress you want to for yourself or you want your mom or dad to also buy? Something to refer to sharing, caring for others, extending. Again and again, it's for the enrichment we are doing something. It's not out of our personal interest. Wherever you show your personal interest to groom the child, I'm only interested, see, you become big and you become NASA scientist, it'll be great. If you're talking about the person to person, see, when you grow up, you'll be this, you'll be that. Those kind of conversations, communication really refers. This is one of the example. But if you see, constantly all our communication with the kid will be underlined with attachment. In red, in bold, see, you are part of me. Do not think you are anything other than me. If you leave me, then you cannot survive in this world. The beautiful example is this. If you see a monkey, the baby monkey will be hanging on the mother's monkey, and the mother monkey will be going all over the places. But if you see a human being, the mother will be holding so tightly so that the child doesn't fall, so that the child is safe. That is the difference. This is an attachment, that is pure love. Create a space of the child holding on to you, but do not help them by holding them. Madhvait, it happened. You won't believe. Swamiji gave us a lecture to everybody with Madhvait's example. Swami said so beautifully, when Ishwar he had his hand broken when he was about 6 years. So Swami was saying, it's so beautiful that the child, what belongs to him, the pain, he sees it as outside. A mother who's outside, a child, is thinking is part of her inside. He said this and Madhvait was so shocked. For a child, the pain is outside. For a mother, a child is inside. Are you able to get it? So he said it so beautifully. From that day only Madhvait realized what kind of an attachment Madhvait created in this small child as 6-year-old. And he's still in a space of a possibility. Anything is possible. You tell him the pain is not just happening in you. Just look at it. There is no such thing. And what happens? Tell me. He just looks at it. But here we have the fear pattern. So you have to have pain and you have to have suffering. And from that only I will look. And that is also inauthentic. See, that's why Ishwar asked me one question. He said, when I told him, the only thing I'm scared of you is you getting hurt. And he clearly said, when Swamiji fell, did you get hurt? When you get scared? I said, oh my God, I didn't get anything. I was only what should I do? He said, see, there is an inauthenticity in that space that we are. Always we are in an authentic space, ma. To get us back to where we were a child is so difficult. To learn the Greek back where we were speaking is so difficult because we don't want to learn. That is our big problem. We are very clear. We know our child. We know our children. We know how to talk to them. This is the big problem why the children are not getting groomed as a possibility. They are only getting groomed as becoming one of us. The first thing, every time you talk to them, you have to make sure you do not carry that attachment. If you don't give that freedom of pure love, they will not listen to you. Because you have shut the door. First, just slap the person. How will they listen to you? They'll be so upset. They don't want to do anything to you. They say, oh my God, this is not for me. I just better keep quiet and see what they want and express in the way they want. I will learn Chinese. What to do? The mother never listens to me. I will learn Chinese and start speaking in Chinese. But we don't want to do that. We are a mess already. That is why the more and more you work with children, you really start getting into their space. and making them as a possibility of everything. That is the most beautiful space for us to be. And Madhvi, want to move to the second topic.